It's going to be a jump. Now, here it looked like a jump. There, this looks like a foul to me.
Yeah.
Indiana, and you can see Caitlin saying you were right in front of her.
Caitlin Clark completely lost her cool on the officials after seeing Sophie Cunningham get body slammed without any sort of punishment. This wasn't just a missed call. It was an outright embarrassment. What happened during the Indiana Fever's intense 78-74 win over the Seattle Storm should shame the entire WNBA. This wasn't your everyday oversight. It was a perfect example of everything that's broken at the heart of WNBA officiating.
Like, I'm not saying that your job is easy, but when it is a simple call right in front of your face multiple times, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What call are you, like, bugged out?
All of them.
Everything?
Like, it's just like they're just so inconsistent. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you're on the other team and you're going to be finding the shit out of me,
yeah,
cool. But let me do it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want
like,
consistency then.
Yeah, like just give. And I think that's players across the league and like new fans across the country. Like everyone's like, what is going on with the refs? And I'm like, I don't know.
Sophie had just grabbed a defensive rebound and was calmly securing the ball when a Storm player hurled her to the ground like it was a tackle on Sunday Night Football. The referee was right there, front row view and everything, just standing around like he was at a backyard barbecue, instead of actually officiating a professional basketball game.
Now, am I ever advocating for players to throw other players on the ground? No, like we've seen so much of it throughout the WNBA. He watches this happen right in front of him. There's so much contact on the play and he does nothing. He doesn't blow his whistle. He doesn't stop the play. He doesn't call a foul.
And that's when Caitlin Clark, still stuck on the bench for the 7th game in a row due to that lingering groin injury, finally had enough.
We have updates and our recovery's going well. You know, it's just, I think for us staying the course and making sure that we're really diligent about each step that we take and that we don't have setbacks and that we're patient with it. I know she wants to be out here on the floor and we want her out here on the floor, but making sure that she's ready is the most important thing. You know, I still don't know how far we are. We're going to take it one step at a time, one day at a time, and go.
She couldn't hold back any longer. She let it rip. You were right in front of her. Why did you change your mind? Her voice echoed through the arena, and honestly, every basketball fan watching had to be nodding along. The level of incompetence was unreal. If you're just as fed up with refs ruining the game as the rest of us, drop a fiery Sophie in the comments and show some love to the real ones holding it down on the court.
I don't even know what the players can do because the players aren't being protected. And I know so many of the times, like, we're talking about this when it comes to the Indiana Fever, but this does happen across the league. There are many plays that we could pull up. Do you guys have any suggestions on what can actually be done? The coaches get fined when they call them out to the media. Like, this is a top-down issue. This is a commissioner's issue.
Because this mess, this circus of officiating, is quickly becoming the defining crisis of the WNBA. And Caitlin Clark's outrage, it's turning into the rallying cry for a league teetering on the edge of collapse.
The officiating in the WNBA, I kind of already went off on it, but it's just atrocious. Really, really bad. Like, there have got to be rules to present overt physicality from dominating the game. And that's what we've got. We've got it in the NBA, we've got it in the WNBA. Nobody wants to call a bunch of fouls, but these officials don't know what a foul is and a foul isn't. They can't even tell when a ball goes out of bounds. Like, you've got 2 million plus people watching some of these games. You have got to have a correctly officiated product, or at least confidently officiated product, and competently officiated product.
Refereeing in the WNBA has officially hit rock bottom. And it's not just Indiana Fever fans raising their voices anymore. Players, coaches, and fans all across the league are speaking out because these officiating disasters keep happening. Week after week, game after game. It's downright embarrassing. Just think about how ridiculous this is. Sophie Cunningham got slapped with a $500 fine for making a TikTok poking fun at the refs, while actual full contact hits are being ignored during live games. That tells you everything you need to know about where the WNBA's priorities lie. And to make matters worse, Commissioner Kathy Engelbert had the nerve to say only losing teams complain about officiating. Maybe someone should remind her that when your biggest star is getting battered every night, it's not about wins or losses, it's about safety and basic professionalism.
This year, it's not just Caitlin Clark. If you wear that Indiana Fever jersey, consider it done. The refs are not going to be fair, and they're going to cheat and do whatever it takes to do what the higher-ups say.
Even the league's most respected voices have had enough. Becky Hammon has been losing her mind in public. Kelsey Plum's been walking into press conferences covered in scratches, openly wondering how she got mauled for 40 straight minutes and still only ended up with 6 free throw attempts.
And I got scratches on my face, I got scratches on my body, and these guards on the other team get these ticky-tack fouls, and I'm sick of it. I get fouled like that every possession. Ricky gets fouled like that in the post all the time, and they don't call it, and I don't know what else to do. Like, it's really frustrating, though. I'm like, I feel, I mean, there's multiple shots at the end of the game, either go into the third, into the fourth, where they're just coming and swinging, and they just don't call it.
But in the middle of this officiating dumpster fire, one player is rising above the chaos. Sophie Cunningham delivered yet another elite-level performance, reminding everyone why she's the Fever's most clutch player, while Caitlin Clark remains sidelined.
Gabby Williams storms inside, can't finish it, follows it up into the arms of Bibby, just signed for the rest of the season by Indiana. Been a perfect fit at the stretch 4. Cunningham connects on a 3.
And you just look at her frame, 6'6" and super long.
Cunningham connects on another 3.
She dropped 17 points on 5 of 6 shooting, including a deadly 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. And get this, she was the only Indiana Fever player to make a single three-pointer all game.
Big games from Sophie Cunningham, the only player on the Indiana Fever to make her 3 tonight. The Indiana Fever were 4 of 21 from downtown, and Sophie Cunningham hit all 4 of those 3s. 17 points. And the difference between this and the Lynx game, which was Sophie Cunningham's last really good breakout game, this wasn't late. This was, oh, we're struggling offensively. Somebody needs to come through, and Sophie Cunningham came through.